Welcome to day 33 of the Seeker's Guide to Soul Contact. Hope you're enjoying the lesson so far. If you missed any, you can catch up on our website at freeread.com. There are links to all the classes. The theme for the day is, I will not see fear today. The lessons on seeing beyond the physical will be helpful for two reasons. First, it proves to the student that there are things to see beyond this realm. It should add to one's faith that there is more reality to see and contact. Perhaps the idea of contacting the soul, the higher self, or the God within does not seem so far-fetched now. The second helpful truth to be absorbed by the seeker is the principle of not seeing. This is very helpful in negating the great obstacle to soul contact, which is fear, and its two associates, worry and concern. We were discussing the problem of fear earlier, but need to digress to introduce this principle, which is essential to mastering it. The goal with fear is not to eliminate it, but to take from it the power to have a negative effect on you. As long as we live in this material world with all the possibilities of loss, all people are subject to some fear. Believe me, if you're in a car and the driver is headed over a cliff, you will have some fear. The worst way for a seeker to handle fear is to deny its existence. Denial is a form of dishonesty, and any type of deceit hinders the seeker in making soul contact. Before fear, worry, and concern can be mastered, they must be seen for what they really are. Is it possible we could have a financial collapse, a nuclear war, or a great natural personal disaster in the immediate future? Yes. Should we pretend that such events could not manifest? No, that's the worst possible approach. One should always be aware of all possibilities that may have an effect on him. Do what you can to prepare, but in many cases, full preparation may be impossible. What should the seeker do then? There are always things to worry about, and most people give too much attention to their fears. The key is to only put enough attention on fearful concerns to enable you to handle your life effectively. When you've done what you can, then put all concerns out of your mind, not by denial, but by not seeing. When you attempted to see the aura and the auric light, you looked in the direction of the physical body, but not at it. You tuned out the physical by not seeing. If you succeeded, it was as if your body was not there, but your aura was. This approach may be used with fear and other negative emotions that need to be neutralized, so the seeker can explore the inner world in peace. There is no fear in the inner world of spirit because there is no possibility of loss there. If therefore the seeker can bypass this world and see the inner world of perfect peace, then fear, worry, and concern will seem to be a part of some illusion going on in the background that is of no concern. Shakespeare spoke correctly when he said this: all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. When the seeker is on the stage, he sees the possibility of loss and has to deal with fears and concerns. Many people never leave the stage, and thus fear and worry are constant companions. The seeker learns to exit the stage when participation is not necessary, and thus obtain peace and rest necessary to commune with his soul. The assignment today is to contemplate this sentence throughout the day. I am exiting the stage and becoming the observer. I am seeing peace in place of fear and worry. In addition, when you get a chance to look in the mirror, practice again seeing the auric light. And by looking at a point about 6 inches above your head and not seeing your body, but the auric light instead. End with this affirmation. I see peace through the eyes of understanding. Good food for thought, and we will see you tomorrow.